Hi everybody, it's Joni here at Joni's Journals. Welcome and welcome back. If you saw my previous video, you know that we were making some little, we weren't mass making them, but I was showing you how easy they were to make. Little closures. It was a video that I had seen by Tracy Fox on her YouTube channel earlier this week. It was one of her Tuesday videos where she was making some closures and such. And so, yeah, I do have a little video with that. And I also gave you a glimpse at some little things that I've been making, and they're called little flippy flappies, and I had seen them on Crafty by Tony. Tony was making them. I believe that was also earlier this week. So yeah, what Tony was using also was these little tabs that she created using her tab punch. It's by We Are Memory Keepers, and I do have one, and I had planned on showing you how to make the tabs, but my tab punch is being a little ornery, and I have had to push down so hard to make the tabs. I guess it's because I haven't been using it, and I guess maybe it needs to be sharpened with some aluminum foil. But I was making some of the clusters as well, and as you can see, I've been using them as little closures on my little flippy flappy thingies and putting in some grommets and stuff. But what I thought that we might do is take some of the little tabs that I had to create off camera because of my ornery tab punch, and these are some that I also made. I'm hoping you can see them. And I've been using my Tim Holtz ephemera, my snippets, and my number strips, and my curator snippets and such. And I've been creating these little tabs. You can see I have my little box out with all of my goodies in it. And I've also been using some of the mummy cloth. So let me just put that aside. So what I thought we might do is very quickly make a couple of the little tabs, and I'm trying to find a safe place for this, and I'm just going to lean it on my garbage can. And I put some stuff aside, so I thought that we could make some of them together. All right, I have not inked anything, so yes, you're going to have to sit through me inking. But I hope you watched my video earlier, well, actually both my videos earlier this week. I made what I have been calling little spinny thingies. I did using ephemera from the Arty kit, which if you follow me, you'll know I am in the midst of creating a journal, and we've made some cluster tags and such. And so, yeah, I made some little things. You might want to go over and check them out. They're really kind of quick. I think they're less than, one I know is definitely less than 15 minutes. I think the other one is less than 10 minutes. So, yeah, I managed to squeeze those two videos in early this week. I believe one came out on Wednesday or Tuesday, and then the other one came out the very next day. But yeah, we were having a little fun with that. But I started, you know, I'm a YouTuber, and I do still love to watch YouTube. So I've been watching a couple of my favorites this week. And Crafty by Tony, if you know, I did the accordion folios last week that she had been making. And so, yeah, I was watching her again, and she's been doing making now a playlist called Use Your Stash. And so she was using her scraps and stuff, and that's what I made my little tabs from. I pulled out my Tim Holtz stuff, and I made a couple of, actually a bunch of the little tabs, and I prepared the tabs, and she shows you how to do that on her video. So I will link her channel, and I'm hoping you can see what I'm doing. Let me bring you down a little bit more. If I bring you a little bit closer, you might be able to see. So what I'm doing very simply is, after I cut the tab out, I'm just going to add some ephemera to it and create, oh, I forgot my mummy cloth. Let me let me just add that anyway. I'm going to put that, that's going to be a little interesting. I'm going to put it over the first piece of ephemera that I put down. And that's okay because you'll still be able to see the ephemera through the mummy cloth. So I'm going to add my little mummy cloth here. And I'm using my Barely Arts glue. And that seems to keep it held down fairly easily. But once you start putting your ephemera over it, the ephemera will hold the mummy cloth down as well. You don't have to use mummy cloth. I mean, you could use lace and such. Camera cut out again. As I was saying, I put an awful lot of glue on this and a lot of glue that I don't actually need. So I'm just going to turn it over and I'm going to wipe off that excess glue with a piece of paper towel. Okay, and what you do basically is you just add the ephemera the way that you might find pleasing. And you can just make a little cluster onto the tab. And I just thought that they were kind of fun. And then I went in and I pulled out some of my stuff and I said, let me get myself ready here. And I'll make my video and just put some stuff on here. And so there you have it. You have a little tab cluster, okay, that you can use as a page tab, or in this case, on my little flippy flappy thing. I mean, you can use them on folios and such. Even, I mean, if you wanted to put them on the little accordion folios that we made last week, that would be kind of fun too. But yeah, let me just ink these around. And as I said, this is just scraps. These are Tim Holtz scraps, and we all know how precious our Tim Holtz paper can be. And I don't know about you, but I basically cling on to every little bit that I have because he just doesn't make these paper pads anymore. And I can't imagine why. I mean, I know that they probably were a good seller. And I know that, yes, if you look long and hard enough, you can still find them. They are out there on Amazon and such. And he has those little paper packs, but I just love the scrapbooking pads. The scrapbooking pads. I like the feel of the paper, and I don't know. I don't know what it is. I do have a lot of the, I think they're 9 or 10 by 6.5. And the reasoning behind his making them, at least from what I remember from his videos, was that no one ever really uses 12 by 12, at least not when you're working with the things that junk journalers seem to be working with. But I just don't find that true. I cut my pads up and I use all little bits and pieces and create things. And then with the scraps, I do end up making things like these tabs. So yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe you think if we rallied together and cried hard and long enough, maybe we could get him to come back with these pads. I don't know. Come on, Timmy. Get back with those paper pads. I like them. I don't know. I'm just being silly, I guess. So yeah, we're going to add our little mummy cloth, which of course is sticking to my fingers. And then I'm just going to add some of my little snippets on and decorate this up. And quite honestly, I just thought that this was an awesome idea that Tony came up with, doing these this way. I mean, it adds a little something, don't you think? And let's see, I pulled out a bunch of big ones here. But as you can see on the other one, they hang over the edge, and they're just so cool when they do that. I just love the way she did that. And it was the tab clusters were a follow-up to, oh my gosh, what was the video that she had made before that? Oh, she was making ephemera using washi tapes, and she does a lot of work with Elizabeth Craft Design. She also does a lot of work with Timmy stuff. So when I saw this, I was like, ugh. And again, I went and I ordered more of the snippets. Let's see, where can we put that one? Let's put this one here, because why can't we just have it peeking over the top? Which is what I was doing before my camera cut out the first time, and it just cut out on me again. Now, yeah, this is showing. So I did make one last night where I used a flower. And so what I did was I simply just inked the back of it, just so that the white is not so obvious. Okay. Yeah, and I should ink the bottom of that one too, but we'll leave that right now. And I'm just going to grab this little circle, and I'm going to kind of put it right in the middle there. And I think that one came out pretty cool. The other one, I didn't add my mummy cloth till after the fact, but as you can see, it doesn't really make much of a difference. It is a cluster. It's kind of grungy. And yeah, we'll just add our little circle in the middle there. And there you have it. There's another one. So yeah, this is like another mass make thing you could definitely do. I see a little empty spot here, and I might just go back and add something else to it. But there you have it. There's our little tab clusters. And I really do wish that I could have punched out the tabs and showed you how to do that too. But like I said, my tab punch is ornery. I was so upset last night. I was like, oh, let me see it. And I actually sat and cut out a bunch of strips. And I'll explain to you in lieu of showing you. The way that Tony does it is she cuts 1.5-inch strips out of her scraps. And then she puts it into her scoreboard, and she scores down the middle at 3/4 of an inch. And she feeds this through her tab punch, mine being the ornery one. I'm not going to be able to do that. And then she simply makes the tabs in all different sizes. And like I said, I had hoped to do that, but I'll link her channel. Again, I'm still a little ignorant on linking things, and I can't link the exact video, but it's a recent set that she's doing. And if you want, look for her playlist, Use Your Stash, and it's all in there. But as I was saying, you can put grommets into the tabs as well, and then feed them through, feed a little string through, and you have a little tie closure for it. And as I've explained before, these are the little flippy floppy thingies that she's making, and I've made a few, but I'm not going to show you how to do that. I'll do that on a separate video. And she puts a little pocket inside. And yeah, so you could just use them on a page if you want, or you can use them as I've been using them. But yeah, I thought they were kind of cute. So I just wanted to come along and do that with you guys today. And I'm probably going to go and make a few more and use them on the little flippy floppy thingies when I come back to show you how to do that, because I have all of the paper cut and ready to go. I just have to ink around the corners and such. And this one is a flippy floppy thing that I made that I didn't space my flaps far enough apart. So I added my tab, and now I'm kind of trying to figure out a way to make it a closure. I don't know if I'm going to use a magnet, or maybe I'll just put a little grommet in here and one in here somewhere and tie it up and make it a little bit of a, I don't know, a different kind of thing. Okay. But yeah, I hope you like that. It was kind of fun. And yeah, I hope you'll try it. And I just want to send all of you guys lots of love and hugs, and ask you if you would please like, comment, and subscribe. I do answer my comments, maybe not the same day, although sometimes it is the same day, but definitely within 3 or 4 days afterwards. And I want to let you know I'm going to be listing some stuff in Etsy, so I'm going to be taking pictures and getting that all up. And it is such a chore sometimes because it just takes so long, but I intend to get it done this weekend. Okay? And I'll link my shop in the comments below, and I'll link Tony's channel. And what else? I guess that's it. Oh, here's the other one I made. Oh, wait, is this two? Actually, these are the other two I made. Okay, guys? So again, love and hugs. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.